I've heard the thinking about being united, okay?
Yeah.
And we need to.
The African Union need to stand up.
Yes, but see, whenever I talk about this, I say to people what I say is this: Africa is the most diverse place in the world.
Yeah.
The most diverse place in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know how many tribes you have in a.
We have now so because I'm doing something in Ivory Coast to bring everybody together, stuff like that. So we're going about 69 different tribes in Ivory Coast.
Okay. In Nigeria, we have 330.
So
okay,
this is as well one of the concern about united.
Okay, so
because
this is the thing.
Yeah.
When we talk about united, yeah. we need to unite. Well, we don't realize how difficult
it is.
It is.
Because we have been built in clan. We have in our own clan, our own bubble.
We are said to be Africa.
Yeah.
Africa is not one village. Mm-hmm. You see, Africa is not one village. We have at least 3,000 tribes on this continent. Okay, genetically, we are every gene in the world, Chinese, European.
Of course, we're cousin. If everybody has to do the DNA test, we're gonna realize
every gene in the world is in Africa.
Yes, that's true. Nobody can deny that. Anyway, it's a fact.
So see, we are so diverse. So until we realize our diversity, okay, and we talk about it
and embrace each other culture,
we cannot unite.
Yeah.
We cannot unite until we actually realize how diverse we are.
And accept each other.
And accept, exactly.
And respect each other's culture. This has been the problem. This is why people have been able, I'm going to say people because I don't want to name, but people have been able to devise us.
Exactly.
So it all come back to us.
Okay. So the first thing for us to do is to realize how diverse we are.
Yeah.
And acknowledge it.
Yeah.
And then say, okay. So
that's all right. But we're still African at the end of the day.
No, wait, see, listen.
We're still African.
We are all Africans, but one thing is this: we are not. See, in truth, we are not one people. We are not. We are not. See, the difference in one tribe in South Africa and one tribe in West Africa is big as any tribe in China and
you even going far. Listen, the way we eat, then the way we dress, like even the way we speak, it's so different. We cannot be one. We cannot be one person. It's impossible. But we need to accept the way each other is and realize that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We're still African. We're still on this continent as one. In general way thinking, because if we're always still thinking about, well, I'm different, I'm this, I'm that, we're never gonna get united. Look at South Africa, what's happening. South African with Nigerian or Angola or other foreigner that live. I don't even want them to call them foreigner. We're all in Africa here. But they're like, oh, South African are complaining about other foreigner coming and taking their job or what. And I'm like, what is this again? This is all the division and the concept that I want us to pass it and see everyone as brother and sister. We are all African. We are here to help each other.
Namy, this is what I'm saying. See, I've tried to talk to people from all over the continent. Okay. Yeah. And in my journey to talk to as many people from every part of the continent, I've realized that some people in particular do not want to talk to a Nigerian. Okay.
Why?
Oh, see, I don't know why.
Okay.
See, but I realized
it's the stigma.
Hold on.
People have built.
I realized. See, I'm telling you in particular, some people do not want to talk to a Nigerian because it's constant. Once they realize, see, after we have agreed to talk, okay, once they realize, oh, I'm Nigerian, they cancel.
Really?
Really?
And African people themselves?
Really?
This is weird.
Okay, see, this is the thing. This is the thing. Until we actually realize there are differences and acknowledge it, we cannot move forward. See, I understand it. I acknowledge it. And I'm open to talk to everybody. Until more of us realize our differences, acknowledge, then we can move forward knowing that you are this and that. But then
I think we need to be more understandable, compassionate, and compassionate. Why judge people just by its nationality or its color of the skin? For me, that's the stupidest, that is human being.
That is human. See, this is human. If we try to not acknowledge what being a human makes us do, then we can't transcend it.
Well, I think it comes down to our own mindset of how we see other people.
No, it's not just mindset, it's evolutionary.
No, I'm not gonna agree with you on that. But okay. You said you have booked some people that you were supposed to go on a podcast, yes. And the council, because
I'm not saying just some people, at least 10 people.
Okay.
I've done the same thing. And
why?
Hold on. Yeah. And they're all from the same country.
Which country?
No, I won't go there.
Okay. So okay, if those people in that country, they have things about no talking to Nigeria or whatever, it's depend of their own, because everybody is responsible for the way they think, the way they decide to act with other people. You know, I can be fed certain things, but I'm never gonna base my opinion on other people based on that. I would rather have my own experience. You see, I don't judge.
My sister, you are talking as somebody who has been out of that environment. Okay. See, I'll give you this.
Even when I was in Ivoire, because I always been like this. This is me. It's not because I've been in the UK. Hold on. Then my mindset has changed.
Hold on. Who was your father?
My father. Oh, my father was an educated man.
Exactly. See, you were raised by a teacher. I was raised by a teacher. How many people are raised by parents that are teachers?
But people go to school.
No,
it doesn't matter.
Hold on. My sister. Listen. See, this is one thing we need to understand. See, your background and my background are very similar. Even though you are from Ivory Coast, I'm from Nigeria, we see, this discussion, what have we discovered? We have so many things uniting us.
Yeah.
And that comes from our childhood.
And ourselves to wanted to develop that.
Yes. But all that comes from our childhood. The way your father treated people was the same way my father treated people. We learned from our parents. And that's why we're the way we are.
Some people learn at school as well.
Yes. But see, other people learn from school. You lived it. You lived it.
It doesn't make me any different to anybody else.
Oh come on. See,
no, it doesn't. That's why I said it came to a personal development where people has to decide. I promise you, it's not because my father was a teacher that I am the way I am.
My sister, I said no.
I could have chosen to go in another way, another path. I'm not same as my other brothers and sisters.
Yes. See,
are you the same with your other brothers and sisters in the family? Everybody's different in a way.
I will tell you this. If you actually go down and you see that you guys have so many things in common based on,
because at the end it's common sense for me.
so you say.
Yeah, for me at the end, because I had friends that went to school that learned French. Their parents wasn't teachers and stuff, but they had the same mindset with me.
No, hold on. I'm not saying that every child whose parents are teachers are like we are, okay? And then every child whose parents are not teachers are whatever. No, but I'm saying we have more things that we learned from our parents. See, if you check yourself, maybe you learned more about from your father being a teacher. Maybe are your sisters doing the kind of things you do?
No.
Good.
Everybody choose a different.
Hold on. You chose this, okay? Yeah. So you are your doing, your things you do are more like the things a teacher does, and an educator.
Yeah.
Okay. So you chose this.
Yeah.
I chose this.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are more we are more aligned because we chose these things that our parents did.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, the bottom line is this: we need for Africa to come together like we all want. Okay. We actually need to understand the difficulties brought on by our diversity.
Yeah.
Okay. See, in truth,
why do we don't like each other as Africans?
Well, there's a book I have by an African scholar in the 14th century, Ibn Khaldun. Okay, it's called is it Mark? Oh, I can't pronounce the word. Ibn Khaldun. That's IBN Khaldun. Is from is it Tunisia or Morocco? I can't remember, but it's a great scholar. It's called. Well, he talked about the concept of asabiya. Okay, the concept of asabiya, that is communal cohesion. Okay, see, people like to deal with people like them. Okay, it's a tribal thing. we want to work with people like us. Okay. And because Africa, see, I'm using that concept. Africa being so diverse, it's until we understand what that diversity brings, we cannot actually transcend it
and be united.
Yes. So see, I'm not saying you cannot be united, but we need to understand the challenges. And then
I get your point.
Once we see it, oh, so this is it, then we can say, okay, we want to transcend it. So what policies do we need to put in place to help us transcend this barrier?
Yeah, that barrier, stigmatization.
Good. So, yeah. So until we actually see this and say, okay, this is what we need to transcend, then we can do it. All right. So that's my point.
That's Union African that can do that.
Okay. So
that's why I said Union African is really important, because as Union African, when all those leaders are sitting there, they're representing all of Africa.
All those leaders are politicians. Okay.
You cannot live in a society without politics. So
no. That's my point.
We need to have good politicians.
My point is this: we need more scholars than like Ibn Khaldun. Okay, we don't have scholars.
Oh, Colin, you need to become a politician as well.
No. See, in the UK, okay.
Yeah.
Does the government of Scotland, do they put in place a policy without consulting with their professors?
No.
Exactly.
No.
Okay. So any police position they want to put in place, they give it to scholars to go and check it out.
Yeah, but of course, before they can go in African Union, take any decision, they will have to do a background research
my point is this. My point is this.
Go to places and understand what people need.
My point is this. In Ivory Coast, do your politicians go to their scholars to check out that economic policy?
Yeah,
they do. Oh, very good. That's nice.
They even sat and discussed even for their budget and everything like that, where it's going, what they need to do for each year. They have that. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So we need more of that.
Yeah.
Okay, we need more and more of that. Anyway, so that's my.
So we know a little bit where different budget for military goes, because we know where it's for.
Okay, that's good. That's very good.
Do you in Nigeria know?
Well, see, I won't lie. I don't know what our government do in Nigeria.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
You need to try.
Yeah, I see what I read in newspapers. I am not even sure it's correct or not. I don't know. No, I'm just telling you the truth.
Is that really, bad, the fake news there?
Well, I don't know.
That is not even like a reliable sources where you can see.
I don't know, because you find one person saying one thing, one other person saying one thing. You don't know who is telling the truth, who is telling lies, or whatever.
Yeah, so it's difficult, isn't it, when you have such a big country and
so that's
different views and politics.
And
what's your take on politics in general?
Well, like I said, when I was young, I didn't get into politics. I didn't vote. I didn't even care about anything. But as an adult, in the last 10, 15 years, I realized my error in thinking. Okay. And I at least I understand. I'm more interested in politics. Okay. I try to understand what is going on and have my own opinion. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's
so
it.
in a sense, this is politics, because politics,
Yes.
people may be misconcept about politics or whatever, but politics is simply a fact that you get interested in a subject involving the lives of people and having your own opinion and decided either is right or wrong and what can you do for it and change. Simple.
Yeah, yeah. So unlike my earlier days, I'm not averse to politics. No, no. See, it's just what we do as human beings. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's it.
I think in Africa, the word politic mean war because they changed that meaning in the dictionary. So the understanding for that is completely different. But anyway, let's move. Yeah.